Good morning, good morning, good morning. Are we live? Let's see what we got here. Good morning, Thing Do. How are you? Cuz, nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Who else do we have here? Let me go up. I got Tommy Stigs, Tommy Stigs, Tommy Stigs. I dropped a whole bunch of links. Please subscribe to anybody I recommend you to subscribe to. We got Thing Do. We got Arms. Cravoisier has entered the building. Please let me know if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up. Hello, Wine Guild. Hope that you are well. Nice to see you today. That's okay. Let's go. We got a little Monday. Here we go. Rock and roll. Please open up the. Wait, can you hear me? Looks like you can hear me, but I am not sure. I'm going to pour my coffee and start off with a little song. Such bullshit. What the fuck does everybody worry about Monday for, huh? Come on. It's another day. You got to grab it and go with it. What is the problem? It's Monday. Let's have a little coffee. Let me drop that mic a little bit. Can you hear me well, guys? Can you hear me well? How we're doing? Got that mic right in front of me, it's shooting right into my chest. Monday's got you bugging. They should never have you bugging. The mamas and the papas. Well, fuck that. Bullshit. We're going right with this. Right here. Here's what I want. Here's what I want. Right here. Here we go. Check this. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I were a younger man's clothes. La, 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 Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, when we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. All right, so the piano man's job, right? The piano man's job is to do what? Welcome you. Hello, Teresa Murphy. I have a question for you. What's going on with Teresa Murphy? Teresa, where did the number 32 come from? Where did the number 32 come from? Wait, did I see 32 on Ryan? Hold on a minute. Let me get into my situation here. Did I see number 30? That's not Ryan's number, I didn't think. Now, listen, I could be way off, but I'm not sure if that was Ryan's number. Am I right or am I wrong? Am I right or am I wrong? No. You got me so confused. Holy shit. I saw a number 30. I don't know what the hell number was. Hello there, Todd Father. Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping in. I am. Yeah. Okay, I thought I saw a 32, and they struck out. I think he struck out either a 13 or an 18. I don't know. Nice video. Thank you for posting. I do appreciate stuff like that. I always love to see when kids do well. It's just something. I'm soft in that respect. It really gets to me. It's just my way. Okay, the Piano Man. Oh, what a song that is. What's his job? His job is to capture the audience that's coming in. He's supposed to take you away from what you have been going through, what's going on. Taking you forward, if only for a moment. He's not taking you backwards. The Piano Man's job, as he says, no, I saw it on the YouTubes. I didn't see the Twitters. The job of the Piano Man, that was he. He was hired for that. The people come in, shuffle in. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to him making love to his tonic and gin, right? So let me put my chapstick on. Hold on. No, Teresa, I was all over. So here's what we're supposed to do. Here's what I'm supposed to do. Here's my job to you is to take you forward, not backwards, right? Which means you're coming in here for something new to take you away from something that you went through this morning, last night, the other day. I'm here to take you away, if only for a minute, if only for a cup of coffee. Oh my God, I'm all bruised from IVs and shit. What the fuck? I never bruised from IVs. So that's what we should be doing. That's what content creators are supposed to do. Create content. Just like the Piano Man, it has to take him away from what he's going through or what these people have been through. Start fresh. So I open up my show and I'm giving you something fresh. I'm not going backwards to yesterday's show, last night's show, another person's show. I'm not referencing anything. I'm giving you something new. So I think you should be refreshed when you come into a show, my show anyway. You should be refreshed with something new. Very, 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 very important situation I would like to speak about. This is a critical situation for everybody. Well, not for everybody. Not really for ALV. Not for ALV. Hey, Nancy C, that's what we do here. Oh, Vinny quotes me all the time. That's what we do here. I'm here to start you fresh, not talk about other things. Todd Father had a great show this morning, but I'm not going to spend time talking about Todd Father's show. I'm going to spend time bringing you something new. Very, very, very important topic to touch on. Well, first of all, Teresa threw me for a loop with the number. I was so confused. I thought I was losing my mind. Now I got to go back to the baseball card that you sent me. It's a different number. I'm looking on Ryan's back and I'm saying, that's not really Ryan. What's going on here? Teresa's filming the wrong kid because I had a friend of mine film the wrong kid at a parade at school because the young kid looked like her child. She filmed the wrong kid. So I was a little off. Arlene, hello. Good morning. Let me refill my coffee. And I will be right back. Every day is good to me. Every moment is good to me. Okay. Serious topic at hand that I must address at this moment. Okay. Coffee maker maintenance. Listen, it's a problem. It's a serious problem for me. It's a serious problem for a lot of people. This is a very important topic, especially if, my God, every day. Okay. Okay. So, coffee maker maintenance. This does not apply to ALV, but it's a very, very serious, important topic. Good morning, Octavia. How are you? Adam Crevorcier is right there as always. The Love Boat song. That's a great song. Yeah, that is a great song. Okay. Blessings always coming. What do you mean? Never, Edwin. We are not a serious crowd. I'm very rarely am I serious. So, Edwin, never, ever need to apologize. Okay, it doesn't apply to Nancy either. She doesn't drink coffee. Okay, Nancy and ALV, you know what? In the bathroom. Go ahead. You're gone. You're out of it. Goodbye. Ciao for now. Beat it. Be gone. We laugh. We laugh. We're here to laugh. Edwin, what? Never. Please keep doing exactly what you can. Can you hear me well, guys? Can you see me well? How's the environment? Fancy Nancy, there's your ticker that you requested. It's there for you. You're having coffee with Stigs. Okay, so back to the very important topic, coffee maintenance. We have a problem. What are you oh my godding, Charisse? What are you oh my godding? Yeah, the bathroom is purgatory. Next you go in the trunk. Gerard pulls the car up. TT opens it. Okay, we have a problem. Coffee pot maintenance. Otherwise, you're going to get stuck with a catastrophe. Not having coffee in the morning is a catastrophe. I got like 3 backups over here, right? No. Gina, how are you? Nice to see you. Thank you for coming in. What? Teresa, OMG, what? The numbers? I know I'm all over the place. The coffee's kicking in. Yes, the ticker is back. Now you can start your day. But the worst way to start your day for a coffee drinker is to have a coffee pot, Keurig, whatever you use, malfunction, right? Malfunction. So I'm going to recommend something to you. This is a very critical situation. When you're done with your Keurig for the day, run a cycle of water through it without the pot in there. That cleans it out. Now after that, leave it open for the day so it dries out. Then when you set up your coffee for the next run, do a cycle of water through it and then put your pot in. Because if not, you're drinking mold every day. If you have not been doing that, you're drinking mold in your coffee every single day. Now, some of you may smoke crack. Some of you may smoke cigarettes. Some of you may eat White Castle all day. So the mold might not bother you. But I would definitely recommend running water through your Keurig or whatever your thing is when you are done with it. Because you are definitely 100% absolutely drinking mold. Okay? Why are we laughing? No. Why are we laughing? Arlene, not even necessary. For the Keurig, I mean. All you have to do is every day make it a habit. Run a cup of water through. I do 8 ounces of water right through my Keurig when I'm done with my first cup. I only use it once a day. When I first get up, I use a pot. I filter it through. So I do it like that. Arlene, that's the best way. Now, for the coffee pots, I use a percolator, right? Now, we're not supposed to wash coffee pots with water or Brillo or anything like that. And coffee pots can last 50 years. But with the percolator, we used to have a thing called Dip It. Now, we used to get Dip It at ShopRite. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You fill your percolator up. You put 1 scoop of Dip It in. It makes the pot brand new. It's not only and it doesn't take the taste away. Some people say the pot is brown because it's seasoned. That's okay, but the moving parts might stop. So over years, vinegar can add a taste, guys. That's the only thing. Dip It is what you should use. Dip It. It's time tested. Unfortunately, we cannot find it. I'm in ShopRite, Stop and Shop, every place I go, I cannot find Dip It. It used to be $3 and it would last, I don't know, 20 years. So every 6 months, you run Dip It through and you'll be good. So very important. You do it however you want to do it. More importantly than the percolator, because you do rinse it out when you're done, is the Keurig or the single cup pod maker. All right? It used to be $3, Nancy. It's probably $84 on Amazon's now, so who knows. But Dip It for percolators. They used to have it right next to the chock full of nuts at ShopRite. Oh, Dip It's the best. But you don't use it in a Keurig. Just listen to me, guys. I'm telling you from experience. For the Keurig, if you're not cycling water through, you're drinking mold. And that's okay. You can do whatever you want to do. Hello, No Fly Zone. How are you? Yeah, it's 30 degrees here. So that's where we're at. That was my two topics. Okay, that was the most serious topic of the day was the coffee pot. Piano Man was my opening song, which means when you come into my place or any place for that matter, it's got to be something new. Give the people something new. They don't want to hear me speaking about things they were there for. Example, Todd Father's show this morning, which was an incredible show. But you don't want to hear me. You want to hear something new from me. So hopefully, I am entertaining you. I am considering myself being the piano man this morning. I also hope that you can hear me well. I am not sure. Well, that's what we do here, Gina. That's what we do here. You see, stop into Tommy Stig's show once in a while. You never know what you're gonna get. Is the picture clear? Is the sound clear? Okay, so that was the elephant in the room for me was the coffee maker because God forbid if I don't have my coffee, I can't talk to you guys. I'm sorry, I talk with my hands. My kick guts. Sharp as a tack. Oh, great. So the new camera's working good. My other camera died. It was not my computer. My camera had a malfunction. This is the weirdest setup you're ever going to see. I took you into a different studio with this new camera. $22 camera. No, $18 this camera was. I got this camera for $18. It does not matter what you got going on. I was talking to somebody. Said they set up a whole studio. They spent all this time setting up a studio, like a real studio. And then when it came time to go on, they didn't have the delivery. They had nothing to say. They were thinking about going on, going live, and they were watching others do shows. They set up a whole studio before they were going to go on. And when it was ready to push live, this gentleman sat down at this beautiful studio that he built and couldn't talk. Of course, clean shave. Absolutely. So, guess what? All of the bells and whistles, apparently, this individual cannot get up the self confidence to push live. Even if he was going to be a failure in his own mind, he could not get the confidence to push live. Now, you could push live and have a beautiful studio. I mean, this guy had, you can't imagine what the studio was built with. Beautiful stuff, right? He had all of that, but guess what he had? He had nothing. Personality wasn't there. He wasn't grabbing the crowd. He wasn't grabbing the crowd. He couldn't. He felt like he couldn't grab a crowd. Nancy, it's unfortunate. I should do a show from his studio. I love to talk. I like to talk. I like to interact. I like to engage. I like to have coffee with people. I have no fucking idea what I'm doing, but I like to do it. But it doesn't matter. I put the coffee thing back, and I got nothing over here. You got me. And I think it was $18 was that camera. Now here's the thing. This is a widescreen camera. I'm not as fat as I look in this camera. This is a widescreen camera. So I got a nice wider picture now. I got the Sinatra picture fits in. The Sinatra picture that I love, it fits in. Everything fits in. The problem with the widescreen is things are crooked. Now, if you walked into my apartment right now and you saw my walls, you would say, Stigs, everything is crooked. Well, in order for it to look right in the camera, it's got to look fucked up from the naked eye walking in. You can't imagine how crooked that coffee bar sign is right now. But in the picture, it looks straight. Everything is like this, all fucked up, almost upside down. Wait. Well, start to run some water through it. Wait, I'm missing some of the chat because my big fucking mouth is talking. Billy Joel kind of day today. There you go. No fly zone. Well, the Piano Man was the first song of the day. The first thing I do when I get up, I check the weather, and then I go right to Pandora on my TV, and I have speakers everywhere. So I go right to music because all I do is listen to music. My favorite thing in the world is music. You guys know that. It's a wide angle camera lens, right, Gerard? So it makes it look different. I hope I look okay to you guys. I hope this is, from what I see, it looks decent. I don't know. It's for you guys to judge the sound and the visual. I'm not sure. So the wide angle lens can make everything look panoramic. My subs did go up after some changes yesterday. My subs definitely went up, Patricia, but I don't pay much attention. Like I said, I'm going forward. I'm not going backwards. I'm not going to reference anything. I'm not going to go backwards. I'm not going to talk about yesterday's show. I got to give you something new every time I come on. I got to come in for 30 minutes and I got to go. And that's how I get my own success. You can't see my necklace? No, I don't really show my necklace anymore that much. I don't wear shirts like that anymore. Okay, yeah, thank you. Yeah, you can't see my necklace. Well, it's under here. Depends what I'm wearing. I got to go to meetings. I got to zoom in about 20 minutes. Oh, it's one of my favorite songs. Oh my God, thing, dude, that's one of my favorite songs. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Nick, for the feedback. Thank you for the feedback. I lowered the lighting a little bit. I just changed it around a little bit. But guess what I did it with? I did it with what I have. I did it with what I have. Brian Corvorsier, hello, how are you? I did it with what I have. So that was it. That was my most important topic today, was the coffee maker maintenance, because that can really hurt your day. Okay, one of the topics I was going to speak about was being a product of your environment. All right. Yeah. Yep. Oh, thank you, Gerard. Thank you for the feedback, guys. I do appreciate it. Yeah, it's a great song. It's a great song. Don't sing it. Please share screen. I had 94 copyrights to go through yesterday. I don't stop. I just abuse myself. But it's for you. I don't care what I get. It's for you. I'm doing it for you. If you enjoyed these two songs that I keep mixing in, it's good. So it's a sharper image. Okay, good. So being a product of your environment, such an interesting topic that I spoke about with somebody. I don't remember. Product of your environment. Are you a product of your product environment? Typical product of your environment. What do you expect? This is the environment it came from. What do you expect? That's the environment she came from. 3 generations of people incarcerated, 4 generations of crackheads, 3 generations of divorced individuals. It's the environment. And unfortunately, they kind of say it's typical. What did you expect? What did you expect for Stigs? His mother was divorced. Didn't you expect Stigs was going to be divorced? Well, I tried my best to avoid that. It just didn't happen that way. My goal in life was to rewrite history, not repeat it. It did not work out, but it's not going to get me down. I'm going to keep on moving forward. I'll have a day here and there, but it is what it is. You keep on moving forward. So you're a product of environment, sometimes not by your doing. Unfortunately, something else may actually lead to you being being viewed as a product of your environment. Typical. It's typical for him to now listen. The environment I grew up in was it varied. My uncles are educated. Some of my uncles, some of my aunts, they're educated individuals. Then I got other uncles that are knockaround guys, leg breakers, wise guys, half-ass wise guys, scammers, schemers. So, exactly. Of course. Yes, Wine Guild. Absolutely. So, yes. Well, this is true. Yeah, my father did not. He split. So, you're right, Aunt. You're right, Aunt. That's a very good observation. And I appreciate that from somebody that knew the environment that I was around and what I came up in. Very, very good. And that's a great observation. Wow. See, you never give yourself credit. Thank you for that. Yeah, that really. Well, now you make me go back to yesterday. My daughter was coming in from the airport. I picked her up at Newark Airport. Both my kids were going back to school yesterday. They went back to college last night. I took my daughter's car for a full tank of gas. I got her a car wash. I filled up their trunks with bottles of water. They both have water. I got my son a little fishing pole because he likes to. You're kind of right. Very interesting that you say that. Oh, I had 2 ice cookies and 3, 7, 8 cups of coffee now. So good. All right. So environment. What do you do? Anthony was sitting next to me in class, and we are in this environment that is Belleville or Newark or wherever we are from, where our origins are. Belleville's an extension of Newark. Most of the people in Belleville came from Newark, and then they moved over to one town over, but still in that city environment. So here's me and Anthony. We're in Mr. D's class, and we're looking out the window, and we see guys on the track with track suits on, walking around the track. They're not exercising because they're on the track with track suits on. 2 of them may have a suit on, and they're smoking a cigar. So they're actually not on the track to exercise. Now we're looking out Mr. D's window, and we see friends of ours, fathers. They're all out there conducting business, walking the track. 2 are in jogging suits. 2 are in suits. One pulls up in a half-ass, not really a limo, but a half-ass limo. You call it like a stretch caddy, a big caddy. One pulls up in a caddy. He gets out. Obviously, you know his role. And they walk around the track. How funny was that? We saw this probably 3 times a week. I will guess, right? Now, here's me looking out the window. And I am the poorest kid in the class. I got clothes on from Newark Slip Factory. Many of you may not know what Newark Slip Factory is. It was a store that sold QC rejected clothes, and that's where my mother had a shop. So here's me next to, and then there's Anthony. So here's Anthony, and here's me. I'm the poorest kid in the class. Anthony's being raised by a true neighborhood gentleman. Yes, he was a police officer, but wow, reputation flawless. So Anthony's father's not looking to pinch them. So now you got me in there. I'm trying to be the guy that gets out of the rip shoes, the Chuck Taylor Converse All-Stars, that nobody knew that Chuck Taylor was spelt wrong because I got it from the QC reject store. And then Anthony's looking out there and said, well, I'm going to one day defend these guys. I'm in Mr. D's class, but I'm going to eventually be able to defend criminals. And here's me. How can I get a good pair of shoes? How can I wear a jogging suit one day and a suit the next day and just look that sharp and just have that? And here's me. The only way I know. I was already in the mix, but the only way I know. And unfortunately, I went with it. As our dear friend Mondo says, some of us went this way and some of us went that way. And Mondo says this to me every time he sees me. And some of us went this way, some of us went that way. And he winks at me like, you mother. But he knew. So it was an interesting environment that we grew up in. Now, are you a product of it? Somewhat. Can you defy the environment and do better from what you knew? Yes. Can you do worse than what you knew? Yes. Is it typical? Well, he's from Belleville. What do you think? He's not going to be a bookmaker? But just because you're from Belleville doesn't mean you're a bookmaker. But if a guy from Belleville got pinched with numbers, they typically was, it's just, Stigs got pinched with the slips, or whatever. Just that other thing. So sometimes you're a product, but the thing to do with all of that is take that environment and use it as wisdom, because the environment that you grow up in gives you wisdom. The experience that you go through in those environments give you some wisdom. We don't talk about a lot of things. We've seen a lot of things. We've heard a lot of things. We've done a lot of things. We don't talk about a lot of things. The point is this: you take the wisdom from your environment and you move forward. So, what did I do here with this YouTube? I created an environment, my own environment. Now, if it spins off into others, if my environment that I created here spins off to others, getting into my positive environment, that's a beautiful thing. I did well. Be that as it may, from the day we were 16 years old, sitting in the classroom, looking out the window, to where we are now, whatever has happened in between, we're still here. Look how we are. And look, we're good. We're good overall. We're good. We've got a good frame of mind. We are very respectful individuals. I'm sure, and I say this, I don't want to say with arrogance or ignorance, but if you look at me and Anthony, you're going to see pretty much the same way we handle people, deal with situations, talk to people. Yes, he has more educated words than I do. I'm not an educated individual. I have my life experiences, which he probably could never fathom going through, and he has his life experiences that I can never have the smarts to attain. I can never get to the education level that he has. So, but look where we are, and we break bread a couple times a year. We go out to dinner with the guys. We fill up a table of 30, and that's what we do. So that's what we do here. I mean, this is what we do. And just like his show, my show, forward every show. He never talks about the last show. He never references another show. He's coming up with a fresh show. Boom. He's going to hit 1,000 because he's coming on with fresh content. We learned from our environment how to do this thing called life. It could be on the inside. It could be on the outside. It could be anything. Hold on, guys. I got to take this. Hold on 1 minute. 1 minute, guys. I got to take this. So you follow me on that? Does it make sense? Do I go? No matter how much education I have, I still have not educated enough to use the word dilemma. Well said. To you have a similar care as the basis of your friendship. Yeah. So that's what we got, man. This is what you're getting. Yes. Yeah. So that's basically my show, guys. 35 minutes. I mean, I think I hit it good. People with shows, I'm going to recommend you get in, nail your topic, and get out. Unless we're doing variety, like Thing Do Show. It's variety. We just shoot the shit and kill it. He doesn't realize he's 2 hours in, but he's enjoying it. The bottom line is you're enjoying it. So, like I said, so coming up in an environment, I said I'm going to make my own environment. That's what I did here on YouTube. This is my own little space, and here's where we're at. So we had a good show this morning. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy it. I changed things up a little bit. The lighting is a little different. If I showed you the setup, you would say, "How is he doing it from there?" Well, I am. Thank you, Mike John. Appreciate that. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. I hope you did enjoy this little show of mine this morning. I just try to break it down, touch a little bit on a few different things, and move along. That's it. Arms, same to you. Arms, thank you for stopping in. You must agree. You must agree. 40, 45 minutes, you're kind of done. Hopefully, I started your day in a positive way. That's all I try to do. Education, time, and money. Just can't get enough of that stuff. Adam Kravorsi. Yes. What a great group I got. What a great group. Yeah. Yep. Okay, Teresa. Hopefully, Anthony uses his javelin. There's Todd Father. Todd Father, go to bed. More videos on the farm, Todd Father, please. Horses, chickens. I mean, I want to see more of that if you can. So now on to general talk with the group. Spend about 5-10 minutes talking with the group. So Todd Father, please, yes, that stuff is very interesting. Nice chat. You have a blessed day, dude. Yes, thank you, Gina. Same to you. You have a blessed day also. Todd Father's great. Good group here. Teresa Murphy's on the job. Nick M has always been around. Mike John. Yeah. Stingdu, my Kujin. My running mate is Stingdu. The Wine Guild, 50 plus years. Wise Up Show. Patricia Daly. That's wisdom right there, Patricia Daly. Experienced woman. Knows the neighborhood. Don't talk much about it. Yeah, I love it. Dave just came home. No fly. Nelson. There's Dave making noise. Stop making noise. I'm doing a show. Stop making noise down there. See, in my building, I got friends since third grade. This is how we are. Third grade. Oh shit, Gerard. Okay, that's Well, they perfected it. My mother had two. So God bless the wife. Hope everything is successful. My mother always asked the doctor, "How you doing today? How was your night? Did you argue with your wife? How'd you do last night? Hopefully you rubbed one out." That's my mother talking to the doctor. What? Well, before you work on me, I want to make sure you're in a good mood. Did you argue with the wife last night? That's my mother talking to the doctor. Yeah, she's just like me. Yes, Gerard. Good luck from all of us, Gerard. Best of luck. This is the cycle, man. Cycle. The cycle of everything. Yeah, my mother had two done. The way they put the knee in and then they raise it up slowly, it's incredible. I watched it as I raised my mother's knee up. Dave, makekats. You hear him making noise down there? So yeah, my friend since third grade lives in the building. Can you imagine that? Stigs parking my spot. Stigs, and we cover, and this is like Melrose Place over here. Hopefully you're outra. All right, Gerard. This crew wishes you the best of luck today. This is great. See, my brother just had a few weeks ago, and he's doing great. Yeah. Oh, it's a much different situation, right, Gina? Yeah. Yeah. Rub one out. Okay, Patricia. Hopefully he had a good evening, the doctor, and his wife was nice to him. Or if it's a woman, hopefully her husband or boyfriend or power tools took care of her. You follow me? You follow me? Because, you know, banging one out is a mood changer. Rubbing one out is a mood changer. That's a fact. That's 100% fact. Yep. Hey, Patricia, we speak funny reality here. Man needs three things. I said it 100 times. I don't want to say it on here. I'm trying to keep the show clean. He needs to bang one out. He needs food and he needs space. You give that to a man, you're fucking golden. He'll never bother you. Take care of him because you could see it in a man's face. You could see it in a man's demeanor when he's not taking care of business. Plus, it's a prostate health thing. I was going to touch on that. Let me see. I actually, I'm going to touch on that before I leave, okay? Prostate health. Experts say drinking warm water before bed is loosening up the spackle in the prostate. Prostate health. Experts say drinking warm water before bed to loosen up the spackle. This is wrong. Stigs says bang one out, rub one out is the key to a healthy prostate. It's your significant other's duty, sickness and in health. So it's preventative. Take preventative, like we go to the doctor for preventative. Yeah, of course. All right. In sickness and in health. So you won't have to have him in sickness with a bad prostate if you take care of him. You got to filter it out. You don't need to drink warm water. The fuck out of here. These assholes, they're covering for these broads that aren't taking care of business. Drink warm water before bed. Okay, guts. Drink water. You got to rub one out before bed. Prostate health depends on the individual. It has nothing to do with anything else. That stuff becomes spackle. If not, they go in with the rotor. They have to go in with an auger. There's guys backed up so much they got to go in with a fucking auger. What? You're married. You're living with a girl. What the fuck? If not, she's going to have to take care of you later. Stupid. Rub it out. Rub it that shit out. We should be reality here. And you can see the mood on man's faces every day. Oh. Action leads to good moods. It's a fact. Now I'm always in a good mood. I'm all over the place. I have a good outlook. When's the last time you saw me in a bad mood? And if I was sick, maybe, but other than that, you haven't seen me in a bad mood. So if married guys ain't getting no play, model, she hates you. She hates you, and then she's gonna have to take care of you when your prostate's backed up. Cold shower. So drinking warm water before bed is not the key to a healthy prostate. Banging it out is what it is. There is no wrenches, Yanks. There may be one or two wrenches. I don't even know. I had to clean everything out, Yanks. I posted a video yesterday. Excuse me. So if you didn't see the video, yeah, no, it's not you. It's everybody. There might not be any wrenches. There may be two or three. I don't even know. There's no wrenches. I don't need wrenches. What's the wrench for? Yeah, I don't need wrenches. What do I need a wrench for? For what? I post the links. If I want the links dropped, TT or ALV will drop them. I don't need really any wrenches. I love trolls. I love to entertain trolls. It's my joy. Yeah, no, of course, no problem. If you had a problem with it, you got a problem. If anybody has a problem with not having a wrench, they got bigger problems than not having a wrench. Gabish? Dean, do I have you all over the place? Well, this was a pretty good show. I think we had a good show today. Dean, too. You're crazy. Of course you don't have a problem. You're a grown man. If anybody has a problem with the wrench, they need to seek help. What are you going to do? You got to go to your, sit on the black couch and say, well, I lost a wrench. Really? The therapist is going to say, there's not much I can do for you. Here's psychopathic drugs because you're beyond. So if you are upset over, and I'm not meaning anybody in particular, I'm speaking in general now. If somebody is upset over a wrench, model, they got big issues in life. They need to go rub one out. No. Oh, shit. What time is it? 10 minutes. All right. 46, 56. I got to change my clothes. Inebriated indiscretions is what tattoos are called. We spoke about this before. I'll never go into meeting with a short sleeve shirt on. I never go into meetings with a short sleeve shirt on. I always got to put we spoke about this many times before. I have no regrets for my tattoos, and I will be getting more, but I have a lot of space to cover. Before they lay me to rest, I got a lot more space to cover. So it's a race against time. More tattoos before they lay me to rest. Joey Dowd. Joey Dell, I'm going to start up the therapy session show later, okay? Everybody could come in and spend 5 minutes with Stigs on the opposite side of the room, and we can talk about everybody's issues. Joey Dell. We'll have a therapy session. Oh my God, I got the best crew here. Yeah, I know, Dean. Do it's a good time, man. It's a good time. I will have Luca for a couple of weeks. My family's they're going to Sicily. They're going to Italy, so they're going. My kids are going to Italy, Sicily. They're going everywhere. So I will have Luca for a few weeks, which I cannot wait. You need therapy now, Teresa. You see, this is therapy. This show today was a little bit of therapy. Yeah, I'll get Luca for a few weeks. They're going to Italy and They're going to Italy and Sicily. So they're doing both. So it's a nice experience for my kids. Meanwhile, I'm eating fucking rice cakes. I'm eating rice cakes with ShopRite peanut butter. But it's all good, man. It's all good. This is true, Adam Courvoisier. The world's upside down. People have gone mad. Yeah, you're scarred. Todd Father's done. He's going to bury his head in the sand today. Todd Father's done. He's going to go milk a cow today. Take it out on the cow. Anyway, that is what it is. So, yeah, renters will come back slowly. Yeah, listen, I don't like to touch on anything in the past. So I'm not touching on the wrench situation. As I asked Ralph this morning, please don't reference my situation on these shows. I don't want to hear my name in it. I don't want to know about it. I don't know who's watching. I don't want it referenced. I asked Ralph this morning in Todd Father's show. You guys know anyway. Everybody knows I don't like to be referenced unless, something serious happens. New show, new topic. That's what we do here. So that's the situation there. Yeah, I don't go backwards. I go forward. I like to go forward. Yes, I'll have Luca, Patricia. That's exactly correct, and I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait. I can't wait. So that's a couple of weeks out. No, more than that. It's a few weeks out. But the weeks go fast. We're going to be into summer before you know it. We're already at, what, 30 degrees? We were only at 67 yesterday. Now we're back at 30. I mean, summer should come around one day or another. I don't fucking know. This weather's out of control in North Jersey. It really is crazy. See the sun's coming up? You see it over my Sinatra thing? Coming in nicey nice. This place gets filled with sun. Yeah, so that's it. All right, guys. Great little chat this morning. Hopefully you did enjoy it, as always. Your presence is a present. I'm going to do a quick follow-up, and that'll be it. Okay, thank you guys for stopping by. I'm going to head out. Like I said, the wrench situation I will not go backwards. I will only go forward. No need to keep going over things that are already in the past. My shows are to move forward. I am the piano man. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. When you come in here, we're doing something new. I'm taking you away from the experience of this morning or yesterday or the day before. We go forward. The content needs to go forward, not backwards, not stagnant, not stale. And I have to use Anthony as a great example. His sub count is growing tremendously. TT, beautiful example, approaching 2,000. Forward. You want success? Forward progress. All right, guys. I'm going to bang out. I got to go. Thank you all for stopping in. Yeah. Well, let's go. Let's see. Let me show you the young man's talent. Now, his singing is not the best. It's good. His instrumentation, is that the word? I don't know if that's even the word, is primo. But he's using his natural voice. There's no voice assistance. There's no synthesization. His voice is his voice. It may not sound the best, but it's naturally him. So let's see how he does here, guys, before we bang out.
Now John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free. And he's quick with a joke or to light up your smoke. But there's some place that he'd rather be. He says, Bill, I believe this is killing me. As a smile ran away from his face. Well, I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Oh, la 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 la. Now Paul's a real estate novelist, never had time for a wife, and he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy, and probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessman slowly gets stoned.
So he's actually playing. He's in all six of those frames. He did them independently and he brought them together. That is the same guy singing, piano, and every instrument. That's him. Now his voice may not be the best, but it's him. He's singing, but he has the talent to play all those instruments. And I guess he felt that he wanted to sing the song. And he did a good job. He did a good job. He didn't change his voice. He didn't stretch his voice. He didn't do anything with his voice. It's his natural voice, which makes it authentic, sincere, and you can feel it. You can feel it. Remember when Cher started to do all that adding to her voice? It takes away. We're not hearing her. We're not hearing Cher. We're hearing some fucking bullshit in the background synthesizing her voice, and I couldn't listen to her after that. Yeah, exactly, Weingild. But he knows it, and he's okay with it. But the overall talent of the individual was there. He could play every instrument and just try to get the song out. The most important part of the song is the lyrics and the message in the song, which is, I'm here to take you to another place, not take you backwards. I'm here to move you forward. Good morning, Danny. You follow me? You follow me, guys? All right, so that's it. I'm banging out. TT, good morning. Danny, good morning. It's my time to end the show right now. I'm on way too long. I am at 55 minutes. All right, and I will talk to all of you guys later. Thank you all for stopping in. As always, your presence is a present. Keep it positive. Keep moving forward, and do what you can. Do the best that you can do with this day, as Gina says. It's time for me to rock and roll. Let's get this day started. I'm hitting end broadcast right now. Tommy Stigs saying ciao for now.